Welcome to the 5th season of the Utah Golf Reround Show, presented to you by the Utah Section PGA. I'm your host, Marquis McLean. We're back for another season of highlighting Utah golf with events from the Utah Section PGA Men and Women's Championship calendar, as well as the Section's Junior Golf Series. We've got inside the ropes access to the UGA's championships and USGA National Championship qualifiers, as well as the Utah Junior Golf Association's tournament calendar. ABC4 Sports Director Wesley Ruff, UNA Golf's Joe Judd, and of course our favorite junior reporter Warren Fisher are back this season. All that and so much more throughout Utah's golf season in each episode of the Utah Golf Reround Show. Let's get started by taking you inside the ropes with Wesley Ruff.
The Utah golf season is in full swing now. Let's get you caught up on all that's happened in Utah golf while we've been waiting for the sun to appear. The Utah Section PGA teed off its season with the Winter Classic at Sunbrook and Bloomington Country Club as the year began, crowning Chris Moody as its champion. Also claiming first place finishes in Southern Utah were senior Doug Roberts, super senior Brad Stone, Sam Crawford won the women's division, and going back-to-back in the Legends flight was Bruce Summerhays. Zach Johnson got his year started early, claiming the Oaks Open win, while the duos of Telly Whiteman, Matt Baird, and Sue Nias, Sadie Palmer finished first in the Spring Pro. Zach Johnson also claimed the top spot at the National Car Rental Utah Assistant PGA Championship and will head to the national event in November, as will Sadie Palmer, who made history as the first female professional to qualify for the national championship from the Utah section. Low Pro honors went to Jordan Rogers at the Rose Park Open and Tracy Zobel at the Gladstone Open. Riverside Country Club teaching pro Matt Baird found the top of the leaderboard at the San Pete County Open. The Utah Golf Association kicked off its season with the Winter Champs Tournament, annually played in March in Southern Utah. This year's first UGA champions were Zach Jones, Kelsey Chugg, Aiden Long, Brett Sampson, and Kurt Bernheisel. Also earning UGA major championship trophies this season are Mid-Am champ Reed Nielsen, Utah senior amateur champion Kurt Jamieson, senior women's amateur champion Annette Giotti, and back-to-back women's floorball champs Anna Kennedy and Naomi Soifua. And finally, many thanks to the Utah Section staff and members who hosted and volunteered at this year's spring season high school golf state championships. There are 3 36-hole golf facilities in the state of Utah. 2 are run by the state of Utah, and we're at one of those today. Where's Wesley? At Wasatch Mountain State Park. The head pro here at Wasatch Mountain State Park is Chris Stover. Chris, how long have you been here?
Well, some days it feels like I've been here a few days, and sometimes it feels like I've been here for 20 years, but this is starting my 7th season.
What's the best part about being the head pro here at Wasatch Mountain State Park?
I still remember the first day I got here. I stood up on the number 10 tee on the lake golf course and literally pinched myself. I couldn't believe I was so lucky to be here.
Yeah, because this place is pretty nice looking, right?
Yeah. The scenery is spectacular. The people that play here are, they're second to none. My staff is so amazing. So it's the whole package.
You guys have made some changes up here, including the driving range that we're standing on now. Tell us what happened here.
So we spent almost $400,000 redoing our driving range this year, and it was people's green fees that paid for this. So this is the people's product here, and we elevated the driving range about 11 feet, so we're hitting on much more level area. The hitting area itself went from 13,000 square feet to 27,000 square feet, so we just about doubled it.
This is annually one of the favorite golf courses for golfers in the state of Utah. People love to come up here to Wasatch.
Yeah, I attribute that to the layout of the golf courses. We have a lake golf course that is completely different from the mountain golf course, so it kind of caters to multiple kinds of players, and I think it's fair. Most people that I know don't hit the golf ball right where they're looking.
What a crazy, novel idea.
Yeah. So the fact that it's generous and not overly difficult, and then you put in the picturesque scenery, I think you got a home run.
You are from Springville, much
yes.
like someone else I know.
Yes.
What got you interested in the game of golf?
Well, interestingly enough, I grew up playing the three major sports, baseball, basketball, and football. And I had a neighbor who was trying to get me to play golf, and I told him, well, I can't tell you exactly what I said, but I said, I don't want to play golf. But one day, he and his dad and myself and my dad, we went up and played at Hobble Creek. I referred to her as my first girlfriend. My wife says she ruined me. I fell in love with it. I remember chipping a ball on the second hole. I can remember it like it was yesterday. And I hit the pin and they all went crazy. And I'm like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? And then we go to the sixth hole and I chip one in and they go crazy, and that's when I fell in love with it. So I consider my fellow golf professionals some of my closest friends. And it was an honor to serve them as their president, represent them on the national level.
Did you ever see yourself on this career path? I mean, you go up to Hobble Creek to play just for fun,
yeah.
And now you're a head professional, and you've been a professional for many years now, not that you're old,
yeah.
But did you ever see yourself, do you ever see yourself on this path?
I'm almost to the white tees, so I am old. But yes, I absolutely saw myself doing this. My dad had a brick mason business in Mapleton, and he wanted me to do that, and I had no interest in it. I remember my second year of golf, he was going to give me this really nice raise, and I told him no. I told him no. He didn't understand it. But when I graduated from college, he put his arm around me and gave me the one lone compliment that really stands out in my mind. He put his arm around me and said, Chris, when you were younger, I wasn't sure if you weren't smart, you weren't motivated, or you didn't know how the world worked. He said, but I can see you're a lot smarter than I ever gave you credit for. And that's just because I saw golf, I fell in love with it, and I knew I wanted to figure out how to be Sonny Braun, who was my high school golf pro, my youth. And then I met people like John and worked for Reed and Scott Brandt and Scott Draper, and I just knew that that's what I wanted to do.
And you do it well. Fellow Red Devil, Chris
Go
Stover.
Red Devils.
Thanks for hosting us here on Where's Wesley?
The man in charge of making you look good and play well this season is Joe Judd. He's got another hot tip in our You Win a Golf Minute.
Hi, welcome to another season of the You Win a Golf Minute. I'm Joe Judd. I want to introduce you to a really cool product today. It's the Bushnell Pro XE. This rangefinder is going to help you find pins and exact yardages like you've never seen before. Besides some of the past technologies like jolt technology, that's where once you laser in on the pin, it'll actually give you a red circle and it'll vibrate in your hand so that you know you've got the pin and not the tree behind it. This thing's also got slope technology that we've had in the past, but also what's really, really cool this year and never been done before is it measures barometric pressure and temperatures. When the air's a little bit thick, it's going to tell you that. Take all of those things into account to give you the closest yardage possible. We're excited about this product. You'll love it. We have 5 locations. Come see us at You Went to Golf.
I'm Warren Fisher from the world famous Warren Report. I am here at Glenmore Golf Course telling you about PJJ Junior League. Glenmore has one of the largest teams in the entire country. Thanks to the mayor and the city council, we are lucky to practice and play here. PJJ Junior League is fun and exciting for the whole family. I'm here with Kate from Team Thunder. Kate, what does PJJ Junior League mean to you?
All the fun people and friends we make while we play.
What do you love about Glenmore?
Everyone's so nice and we have fun and we have a fun time playing golf.
So Conklin, what's your best club?
Driver.
Why?
Because it is the first shot in your game and it's one of your farthest shots in the game.
And how far can you hit it?
125 yards.
This kid can outdrive me. Hey Ranley, what do you love about PJJ Junior League?
I love to play golf with my teammates and the snacks at the end.
She's coming for the snacks. Darcy, how do you feel knowing that Glenmore's safe?
I couldn't be happier. This is where I grew up. This is where I learned how to play golf. All my family played here. I was the youngest of 4. I don't want to cry about it, but I get emotional about it. Sitting here, looking out the window and looking at the view that we have here, and what a great layout and great golf course this is, and how junior golf is thriving here. And we have huge men's league programs, and this golf course is really busy, and it's such an asset to the community. And it's a special place in my heart, and it makes me, I couldn't be happier. Sometimes I just don't have words, and I'm just so grateful for all the people that contributed and helped to make it happen and be here.
I'm here with Councilman Shelton, and what does Glenmore mean to you?
Glenmore has a lot of history for me. This is actually where I learned to golf. I'm still pretty bad. You're probably a better golfer than I am, but this is the first place I ever swung a golf club.
So how do you feel about PJJ Junior League?
Well, I think it's terrific. I have to tell you that as part of the process of saving Glenmore, I invited the mayor and all of the council members to come here during one of the Junior League tournaments. And it was very impressive to them to see all of the young people that were out on the golf course hitting golf balls and recreating in the outdoors instead of being inside playing video games.
I'm here with Mayor Ramsey. Mayor Ramsey, what are your thoughts about Glenmore Golf Course?
I love this golf course. It's been a beautiful part of our community for a very long time, and I'm really proud to have it in South Jordan and thrilled that we're going to get to keep it in South Jordan.
Mayor Ramsey, thank you for saving our golf course.
I am so happy to be here. Thank you for being part of this golf course and the great legacy that it has. You're the next generation of golfer to come up and enjoy this course, and it's really great to have you here.
This is my little brother, Weston. Weston and me are on the same golf team. So Weston, who do you think the best player on our golf team is?
JJ Thompson.
I'm out of here.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Utah Golf Reround Show, brought to you right in your email by the Utah Section PGA. I'm Marquis McLean, and remember, just click play.